HCMC stock update today. So it closed the session of the 21st of January 2021 at $0.0003, and you won't believe this. Here it's saying that HCMC has gained 92.31% since the last 1 month. How did that happen? And you didn't notice? How did that happen? How was that? I mean, look at this. This is probably why they are saying that. That readout is saying that. You can see that at some point it was after the 23rd of December, it was somewhere down here, and it's somewhere up here now. Maybe yes, it does translate to a 92.31% increase. But what we know for sure is that over the last 6 months, it's down 70.24%. Over the last 1 year, still up 25%. Still up 25%. So we have we definitely know that they have launched as of December the 14th, they filed an appeal for the appeal to the ruling in the case against Philip Morris. We definitely know that. That's you definitely know that. So, and then as at the end of the year, at December 27th, the company's CEO Jeff Holman, published a letter, and amongst other things, he was saying there, one of it was that there's going to be an amendment to the share structure. So what could that possibly be? Would it be that's a huge multi-billions of shares. It's a huge one. There's a good chance what might happen is a share, is it a buyback? Maybe not. Share buyback, maybe not, or maybe a reverse split. So, and I don't know how you're going to take that reverse split. So because amongst other things, the reason why a lot of market participants, a lot of folks who were holding HCMC bought is the fact, the prospects of, or the chance of holding huge number of shares, and probably hoping one day that they will continue to increase. So I don't know how that's going to pan out with a lot of market participants, a lot of holders of HCMC stock. So we also know that before all of that time, they acquired EI Hydration, and EI Hydration is now part of the company, and that gives HCMC the chance of having an office or a location up in New York. So this is the company's this is EI Hydration's website, but it's not really, it hasn't started to reflect the fact that it's now wholly owned by HCMC. Okay, that's the founder of the company. Okay, she's obviously you probably know, she's a cardiothoracic anesthetist. That is a surgeon who is involved in heart and thoracic surgery. So received her doctorate from Columbia University. Okay, so she definitely knows what she's doing. Because this is anesthetics, hydration is easily in the sphere of anesthetics. So definitely that's a piece of cake for her. So you definitely will trust her services. So, and that industry is growing. You can see definitely is a huge industry, and people are buying up to that hydration. Probably feel the need not to, if you feel the need not to drink water, you probably go and get some of that. I'm only joking. So that indeed, that's what's going on. Not much has come up since that time. The appeal case hasn't come up, and yes, it's saying here that the stock is down here. We can see that it's saying here that it's HCMC stock appears to be rallying within a longer term bearish trend. Yes, the trend is a bearish one. Let's see, the trend is a bearish one. You can see that's bearish. So driving its MACD above the signal line. Is that the case? MACD above the signal line. Let's see whether that's the case. Where's the MACD? Let's see. Okay, it's not so clear here. Let's enlarge this and see whether that is the case. I think it's the case. Yes, it's slightly above that, the signal line. Yes, it is the case. it's usually, I mean, it's sometimes it's not it's difficult to see what you're reading. It's 92% over the last 1 month. Yeah, it's well. So however, the 200-day moving average, the shares remain below a declining 200-day moving average, signifying that the dominant trend remains low. It's lagging the S&P 500. Momentum, as measured by the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator, is waning. This means that investors have been less aggressive in their recent purchases and may even be taking profits, but at lower positions. Well, I know the only people who are probably taking profits are those who probably have algos that can trade the stock, because right now you can't really do much with the stock. So this is where the momentum is waning. This is where it's waning. Where this is here. Yeah, you can see that it's waning right now. Yeah. So, but on this 1 month, it's improving. So volume was lighter during that last trading session, trading 480 million shares versus an average of 3.792 billion shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator shows that longer term selling pressure has given way to near term accumulation by traders. Okay, so it is this accumulation. Let's see whether that is the case here. Yeah, you see that accumulation has been on the uptrend since that time. Since when was that? Since the uptrend has been the case. This has been the uptrend of this accumulation has been in place since June. And it just ticked up. When was that? Let's see when it ticked up. It ticked up, took it up to a higher level, or spiked. Let's see when it did that. Spiked on the. Let's see when it spiked on the 6th of December. Oh yes, okay. And that's also at the same time the stock was also declining then. So definitely buyers definitely were taking advantage of that and loading up yet more. So I guess in the case of a share split, it may not be so wonderful. It may not be. Sometimes these share splits can benefit even people who bought a very, very tiny amount of shares in the stock. But we just hope, fingers crossed, that any sort of reverse split that may occur, because obviously the company has the CEO has announced that it's going to be an amendment. Something has to be done, that they will do something in the as it concerns the share structure of the company. So what we can easily see is a reverse split or something like that. So but well, accumulation definitely is on the uptrend. That is one thing. Okay, well, yeah, the trend of the stock seems to say that it's rallying, but accumulation evidently and easily can be seen to be rallying here. So moving on, let's see what's going on. We can actually see that going by the way it is going now, you can the 10 and 20-day moving averages, they have all on this daily model, they have all converged with the stock, but the other ones have not yet converged. So well, you can say, well, given that it's been doing that, it has reached the bottom. But fingers crossed, you never know. For now, it looks like it has reached the bottom, but yeah, anything could still happen from here on. So see what you make of HCMC stock update, and see, yeah, accumulation is going on, and it's the readout says this is rallying. Okay, and so see what you make of HCMC, and thank you very much for watching this video.